9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, Cynthia here. I'm live. Hi again. Greetings from Sabah, Malaysia here. Today will be the last day of my 10 days Go Live journey. It's day 10, and I'm actually very excited, very happy that the 10 days actually go very well. And thank you very much. Actually, thank you very very much for all the support, all the the encouragement that you all gave me all throughout this journey. It is actually one of my greatest milestone. I can actually put it down as one of my milestone that I've achieved in these 10 days. Uh, Today, I would like to say the topic is actually I put it as I will share about a day in the life of a digital entrepreneur because today is the last day. So I will just briefly tell you all that what I normally do. What was my day like actually? Normally, every day is the same, as you all know that I'm not working. So I would my day actually started at around 7 p.m. 7 a.m. I will wake up and then I will normally do my morning workout. And then after that, I will have a shower and then have my morning coffee. And that's when I sit down in this place, this particular spot here, and I will normally on watch all the try to watch one or two episodes of the past mastermind sessions that they used to have it like in year 2021 or year that I've missed. I will try to watch back the replay because mastermind sessions was actually a very empowering and motivating sessions because we have all the leaders who have and also very experienced already in this business. They came out to share, and also some of them actually give us lessons and tutorials on topics that help us in our, help us to be better and as a person and to be better also in this business where we learn how to advertise, how to target, and all these things. Every topic it was being discussed and teach in detail formats. So it's a very useful sessions. And also normally at the end of the session, we will have, an achiever trying to come and share her story or his story and his journey. And I actually particularly like that part because it empowers me and it also inspires me that I came to know that I am not the only person that is struggling and that is in this particular situation where I think I was so bad, so kasian like that, because when I heard those people share, there are a lot of other people in this business who are much much worse than me. Their situation is much true, and they came out and achieve what they have dreamed of. Like financial freedom, time freedom, the goals and dreams that they want, like buying a house, go traveling the world with their families, uh, you know, um, buying their new cars, and all these dreams. That they and some of them even managed to quit their 9 to 5 job. These are really real stories and real people sharing it. So it actually it really inspires me and it makes me know that one day I will definitely reach this milestone because as long as I believe in this system, I believe in myself and keep the determination of doing it every day and showing up no matter how how down how bad my situation is. I always tell myself that I can bounce back because there are so many people in this business who are in this, who are not as good as me, who are not as, in the position that is worse than me. Some of them are so, they have their work like three, four jobs, and then, but they can achieve that kind of lifestyle where, they can, quit all their jobs and, anytime they want, and, purchase the dream home and do all these things. So I know it is achievable as long as. So of course, my dream of having my own home one day is still quite far away, I would say, because I'm only in this business for 11 months. And everybody's journey in this business, the timing, everything is different. So we always learn not to compare with others, right? Because everybody do it differently and everybody come in with a different why. So, but I hold on to my belief and I hold on to my goals and dreams because I know I will definitely achieve it one day. And so normally after watching the masterminds, I would sometimes go out, have coffees with friends because this business actually is, what you really have is the time freedom, and you don't have to be really physically there to sit down and do a lot of things, or you don't have to like monitor this and that. So once in a while, I will just hop on back to my desktop here, and if I have any postings that I need to post or create my banners or posters or anything like that, then I will, go onto like Canva, or sometimes if I have videos that I need to do editing and all that, I will go into like CapCut. These are all the apps that I learned, when I was in this business. So my day was basically like this. And then if I have Zoom meetings with our team members, then normally we would have it like, we do it do it on Zoom, and we will set a specific time. And sometimes 10, 20 of us meet, and then we will discuss, what are the things that we can improve and all these things. So basically, a life of this digital entrepreneur was really very, how do you say, very free, very flexible, because I don't even need to be at home sometimes. When I'm out, having coffee with my friends, I just need to have my handphone with me. I can check my emails, I can check all the chats and whatever. And if there are, business partners who receive buyers, and I think we do all the congratulations, everything just through the phone here. So it's actually very nice because last time when I was working in the corporate world, I definitely don't have this kind of freedom, right? And but I was also not in this kind of business, so I never knew that digital business was this it's like this. But anyway, I do have one particular news that I would like to announce tonight, since it's the last day of the 10 days go live. And that is this afternoon actually, I received a call because actually on Monday, I went for an interview. As you all know, I'm jobless, right, for almost 3 years already since the pandemic that I got laid off. Monday, just Monday ago, I went for an interview, and this afternoon I got a call that I got the position already. I got the job, so I will be starting next Monday, and which means that next Monday I'll be back to the nine to six actually, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Work again in the corporate world. I will be back into doing something which is similar to what I did before. I'm an education consultant before, so this new job is an education advisor. So I will be starting job again, but like I said, because this digital business is really flexible, and you can just do it alongside with your full-time job. Because I have been jobless for 3 years, and I don't like the feel of sitting at home being very unproductive, because my baking business, the home baking business, was starting to slow down already. So definitely, life has to go on, and there are still bills to pay. So I need to look for an option. So and this digital online business is not a kind of thing that is, just happened overnight. So it was still so quite new for me. So I still need time to work on it, and definitely I will need to get something. So I'm starting next Monday, back to work. Actually, I'm a bit excited also, and also kind of miss that feeling that staying at home, not having to wake up by an alarm clock. But next Monday I will have to set my alarm already. But anyway, life, like I said, life has to go on. I still need an income, right at the moment. So, but definitely, I hope one day I will achieve what I have set for myself in this digital online business. And I would encourage you all, those who are, watching me these 10 days, if you really want to know more about this business, do connect with me. Or if you find that, I'm not that, successful yet, and you feel that you are not comfortable coming in and join me, don't worry. Our community has a lot of other people who are, if you would like to find a mentor who is already, um, successful, or, no problem with that, as long as, take the chance to, find out this business, because definitely it could be, your plan B. Because like me, I used to don't bel I used to never have a plan B, or a backup plan and all these things. That is the reason why when I got laid off during the pandemic, I was totally lost, because I always thought that, I have a job security, but there is no such thing as job security. So now, at least I know that, I don't have to worry if, let's say, this job doesn't secure me, for a long term, but at least I already have my plan B running at the back end. So if anything happens, I still have a plan B there. So I hope that you all would really look into this business, or look into finding your own plan B, because life is really unpredictable, and there is no such thing as job security, because I am one of the examples that you can see. So, like I said, tonight will be a very short session, because it's the last day. Um, I really hope that you all would, those of you who are, if you're comfortable with me, and really would like to know me, and think that I am someone that you can work with, do click on the link here, right? And find out and sign up for the webinar, because this 90 minutes webinar is free anyway. There's no commitment. You don't have to pay anything to watch, unless you want to move on to the second step, right? So at least give yourself a chance, because a lot of people in this world has already taken that step to change. And I believe that, we not all, I mean, I believe that all of us, um, we have certain stage in our life where we really need to ask ourselves, is this the kind of life you are happy with, you're comfortable with, and that you are okay with? Because I used to believe that, I'm okay. As long as I have a job, I'm okay. But you see what happens, right? So now I have already, have a mind shift, and I know that I deserve more than what I am supposed to have, right? So don't settle for anything less, because we only have one life, right? Make the most of it, and live it to the fullest, right? And for ourselves, and also for our family members. Okay. So yep. Uh, Once again, before I signed off, I really would like to say thank you very much for the 10 days support and encouragement. Right. I will, um, even though I'm back to work next Monday, schedule is a bit tight, I guess, because I'll be working from 9 to 6. But I will try to keep up with my posting on my business page. And also, if I can, I will try to go live as much as possible to interact with you all, right? Okay, today is the last day. Perhaps I will show those people that is on the screen who are supporting me, because I really, really am very grateful. Okay, we have Susie. Hi, Susie. Thank you for supporting. We have Luciana from Singapore. We have Lily. Hi, Lily. Thank you for your time and thank you for your support. You're watching from Hong Kong. And we have Winnie from KL. Patricia. Hi, thank you. And Francisca from Malaysia as well. Thank you so much. And Rebecca, thank you. Thank you so much for all the time. David, yes, thank you, David. I know you're from Sydney, Australia. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Elena from Cambodia. Hi, Elena. Thank you so much for the time and support. Yes. Yes. Oh, I have Guy as well. Hi, Guy. Thank you so much for the support. Yes, all these people, I would really like to say thank you so much for all your support. Once again, I will close and sign off for tonight. May you all have a good day and a happy weekend, and God bless. Good night.